Hello, my lovely children. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Welcome to Lullaby Stories. So, my dear children, today we will be continuing with the story of Thumbelina. This is the second part of the story. So, let's begin, my dear children. Thumbelina was very frightened, but there was nothing she could do. The beetle put her down on a large leaf. You are very pretty, it said. The other beetles who lived in the tree came to look at her. Why, she has only got 2 legs, scoffed one. And she hasn't got any fillers, snorted another. And look how thin her waist is. Ugh, she is not pretty at all, they said. The beetle who found her decided that they were right. And so Thumbelina was put back down on the ground. All summer, Thumbelina lived alone in the forest. She wove herself a bed out of blades of grass and hung it like a hammock under a leaf to shelter from the rain. When she was hungry, she ate honey and pollen from the flowers. And when she was thirsty, she drank the early morning dew off the leaves. But summer passed and the days grew colder. The birds who had sung in the trees flew away. The leaves withered and dropped, and Thumbelina shivered with cold. Snow began to fall. Every snowflake that fell felt like a shovelful on tiny Thumbelina. She wrapped herself in a dry leaf, but that did not warm her. Wandering about, Thumbelina found herself at last outside the forest in a cornfield. The corn had been cut, and only stubby stalks were left in the frozen ground. There among them she saw a door. Behind it, in a cozy little house, lived a field mouse. Please, may I have a piece of barley corn to eat? Thumbelina begged the field mouse. I have had nothing to eat for 2 days. You poor thing, said the field mouse, who had a kind heart. Come inside, come inside. The field mouse so enjoyed Thumbelina's company that she told her she could stay. But you must clean my house and tell me stories, she said. I like to listen to stories. One day, the field mouse told Thumbelina that her neighbor, a mole, was coming to visit them. He is very rich and clever, she told Thumbelina. He would make you a fine husband. He cannot see very well, but he lives in a big house and wears a black velvet coat. Thumbelina didn't care how rich and clever he was. She didn't want to marry a mole, but when the mole came to visit, she sang so sweetly that the mole fell in love with her. But he was cautious and said nothing to Thumbelina. He told them he had dug a passage that linked their houses together. You may go along it whenever you like, he said. Follow me, and I will show you the way. He took a piece of rotten wood which glowed in the dark and led them along the tunnel. So, my dear children, what will happen when Thumbelina will go through the tunnel? That we will come to know in the next video. Did you like the story of Thumbelina until now, my dear children? If you liked it, please do write that in the comment section and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye for today and thank you so much.